In the freezing snow, a baby was shockingly abandoned by the side of the road. Judging by the baby's clothes and appearance, Neo guessed he must be from a wealthy family. So he brought the child home and gave him to his wife to care for, hoping the rich family would come looking for him and they could ask for a large reward in return. But in the blink of an eye, 10 years passed. The boy had already grown up, yet his biological parents never showed up. And during those 10 years together, his foster mother never once mentioned his past. She even gave him a name, Remy, and treated him as her own child, caring for him lovingly, giving him a joyful childhood. But one sudden accident shattered the peaceful life between mother and son. That day, his foster mother received a letter from her husband saying he had gotten injured while working out of town and needed 400 francs for medical expenses. She counted every bit of savings they had at home, but it wasn't nearly enough to cover the cost. Left with no choice, she sold their cow to a neighbor. But that cow was Remy's only companion, and he couldn't bear to part with it. So every night after the neighbor fell asleep, he would quietly sneak into their barn and secretly steal the neighbor's cattle whip, trying to protect his friend from getting hurt. Every time he saw a new wound on the cow, he would hum their favorite little song to help soothe his friend's pain. But what Remy didn't know was today, while he was singing, an old man nearby had seen the whole thing. He hid behind Remy, listening for a long time. When Remy finally noticed him, he got so scared he ran straight home. And when he got back, he was shocked to see his injured foster father had returned too, but his father's reaction to seeing Remy was far from warm. All these years he'd been working away from home and had no idea his wife had been raising this child. No wonder the money he sent home each year wasn't even enough to cover that 400 franc medical bill. Furious, the foster father exploded and even wanted to send Remy to an orphanage. But the foster mother refused to give up on 10 years of love and care. She insisted on keeping Remy with her. The couple had a huge argument over it. Helpless Remy could only pull the curtain shut, cover his ears, and try to shut everything out. After the father left, the mother took out the blanket Remy had been wrapped in as a baby, and finally told him what had happened 10 years ago. Finding out that she wasn't his real mother left Remy sleepless through the night. The next morning, his mom smiled and told him that his dad had finally agreed not to send him to the orphanage. He was even going to report the situation to the government. Maybe they could get some aid money. Hearing that, Remy was overjoyed. After saying goodbye to his mother, he followed his foster father toward town, but what he never could have imagined was his father wasn't taking him there to ask the government for help.